I want to take you to an imaginary trip to the future. So let's pretend that today it's August 28, 2025. So I got up in the morning and I went through my daily routine stuff that I do to prepare for the day. And while I'm enjoying my coffee on the couch in my living room, the phone lights up. And I asked Siri to read me the message. Siri tells me that the test drive car is on its way, and it will be at my house at 7:05. We gave up car ownership a couple of years ago, and now we subscribe to a self-driving car service that fits pretty well in our lifestyle. But my wife is not really content with this decision, so she took a couple of virtual test drives. She tried few models, and our dealership caught on that and offered to register us on a program that every morning sends us a new different car that we can test drive.
I'm looking at the panel here. It says the digital future of insurance is risk passé. And I'm thinking about that. And I think in terms of risk, I think there's just a new tool in town. I think Patrick would agree with me that there's a new tool in town, and that's AI, artificial intelligence. And Kanetix has been working on implementing artificial intelligence in many ways. And I'll give you some examples. But first, I'll tell you about my vacation. On my vacation this year, I never pick up a book because I'm like e-reader. I don't like reading books. I'd rather read Instagram. That's my reading. And right, that's more interesting. Right? But this summer, I decided to pick up a book. And it's this one. It's really excellent. I encourage you guys to get a copy. It's called Prediction Machines. It's written by 3 professors doing AI research at the Creative Destruction Lab here at the University of Toronto. And it's published by Harvard Business Review. I was recommended by a board member to read this. And it's also recommended by Dave McKay, who's the CEO of RBC. I saw a recent post that he did a review of this book. And it's a great way to think about artificial intelligence, especially for insurance.
3 trends that I want to mention right off the bat. Mobile data is getting cheaper. So the latest deal I saw was $45 for 13 gigs of data. So I don't know why you need 13 gigs of data. I don't know what you're doing on your phone, but that's just proof that it's getting cheaper and cheaper to the point where it's actually starting to compete with Wi-Fi. Where in 10 years, people aren't going to have Wi-Fi at their house because everything's just going to be cheap enough to run directly to the towers. Secondly, Internet of Things. By 2020, it's predicted that 20 billion devices will be connected to the internet, sending data back and forth. Finally, millennials, we're entering our prime insurance purchasing years, and we're 2 out of 3 millennials, 2 are totally okay with sharing data with brands so long as we get something back. And that can be a discount, that can be some freebies, whatever. So why do I mention this? Well, we're entering into an era where through all this data that we're getting back, we can actually start to, as insurance companies, predict in real time and manage risk in real time instead of passively like we have been doing up until now.